It's a sunny Monday morning in the nation's capital, Abuja. And as usual, Mondays are always busy days. People going to work, looking for their ends meet. And this is my radio TV in the papers today. Now, what are the papers saying this Monday morning, this busy Monday morning rather? Let's go straight to the papers. The first paper I'll be looking at this morning is The Punch. What's the headline on The Punch this Monday morning? Punch comes with the headline, States hire hunters, fear spreads as school resumes amidst rising abduction and banditry. That is the headline on The Punch this morning, and it comes with some riders. UNICEF expresses concerns as FG fails to rescue abducted students 96 days after. 26 Kano Secondary School remains shut. 1 million children won't resume. That is coming from NUT. Federal Capital Territory, Ekiti, constructing perimeter fence, hiring guards in schools. That's the headline on The Punch this morning. Still on The Punch this morning, VAT by states, a joke comment. Mazari under fire. Akerodolu said Federal Inland Revenue Service planned amendments dead on arrival. That is on page 12 of Punch this morning. Still on Punch, on page 28, Buhari approves NNPC Limited Incorporation, names Ararume board chairman. I think that's where we'll call it today. We'll move straight to the next paper. The next paper I'll be looking at this morning is Nigerian Tribune. Nigerian Tribune comes with the headline, Naira depreciates by 209% in 6 years. It comes with one rider. CBN defends currency with $130 billion, rolls out tens of policies. To get details of that news, go to page 3 of Nigerian Tribune this Monday morning. Still on Tribune, with VAT disputes, 11 issues on federalism resurface. That's on page 23 of the Nigerian Tribune this morning. Kyari is CEO, Ararume chairs board as Buhari directs NNPC Incorporation. That's on page 29 of Nigerian Tribune. Still on Tribune, Oyetola compels COVID-19 vaccination for cabinet members, public servants. That's on page 2 of Nigerian Tribune. I think we'll go to the next paper immediately. Now, the next paper I'll be looking at this morning is Daily Sun. What's the headline on Daily Sun this Monday morning? 2023 presidency. Northern elders draw battle lines. Reject power shifts to south. Afenifere Ohaneze, MBF, kick. That's on page 27 of Daily Sun this Monday morning. Still on Daily Sun this morning, COVID-19, UK blacklists Nigeria. It comes with one rider to treat vaccinated Nigerians, others as unvaccinated from October 4th. Still on Daily Sun, Miati Allah lobbies Southeast governors to stop anti-open grazing. I think that's where we call it today on Daily Sun this morning. Now, the next paper I'll be looking at is Nigerian Guardian. Now, what's the headline on the Guardian this morning? Manufacturers' demand for Forex nears $2 billion amid scarcity, weak Naira. It comes with some riders. Middle-class Nigerians shop for stable dollar as Forex crisis continues. Naira in moment of decision, trade at 570 Naira per dollar. Gunmen on rampage in Southeast, kill 3 policemen, touch INEC office, disperse political meeting. That's still on the Guardian this morning. With that news comes with some riders. Police intensifies efforts to arrest suspected killers of policemen in Onitsha. Court shut down in Imo as lawyers protest killing of spokesman. 26 security officials, 2 others killed by non-state actors in 2 weeks. That's still on Guardian this morning. Still on Guardian, resident doctors continue strike. Appeal against court's ruling. That's on page 4 of Guardian, the Guardian this morning. And finally on the Guardian, 11 bandits killed, 3 victims rescued in Kogi State. That is all on Guardian this morning. Now, the next paper I'll be looking at this morning, that'll be our last paper this morning. It's The Nation. What's the headline on The Nation this Monday morning? The Nation comes with the headline: private business groups on VAT status, we are confused. State laws, court rulings create problems of how and where to pay. States will reject FIRS bids to alter exclusive lists. MBAM seeks political solution. That's all on The Nation this morning. And to get that, that's on page 7 of The Nation this morning. Still on The Nation this morning, population census likely next year. Presidential proclamation expected soon. Still on The Nation, Ararume heads NNPC Limited Board. Oil giant begins process for incorporation. I think that's what we call it a day today. But let's move next to sport. What are the sporting papers saying this Monday morning? Over the weekend and last week also, the UEFA Champions League took center stage. Over the weekend, the sporting activities also were on center stage, talking about football in Europe. First paper I'll be looking at this morning is Sporting Life. Now, what's the headline on Sporting Life this morning? Napoli put 48.25 billion naira price tag on Osimhen after brace against Leicester. Now, that's the headline on Sporting Life this morning. Still on Sporting Life, PSG's Leonardo slams completely false Messi contract leak. That's on the back page, or that's the center page of Sporting Life this Monday morning. Yes, and if you look at Sporting Life, you see some of the results over the weekend, Sunday precisely, and how the English Premier League table is looking like right now. Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United are topping the league with 13 points each. Brighton is 4th, while Man City is 5th. You know, Man City played out draw over the weekend against Southampton also. Against Southampton. Now, still on Sporting Life this morning, Ronaldo, Lingard score, Noble misses late penalty. That is talking about Manchester United playing on Sunday. Still on Sporting Life this morning, Hazard can play back-to-back games. That is on back page. Finally on Sporting Life, Manchester United wants Haaland to play alongside Ronaldo. That's on page 2 of Sporting Life. Now we move straight to Sporting Sun. What's the headline? The Osimhen news is still on Sporting Sun this morning. Osimhen gets 48.25 billion naira price tag. He's not world class. That's coming from Super Eagles coach Roa. The Messi news is still on Sporting Sun this morning. Fake news. PSG brands Messi's £94 million contract. False. Still on the center page of Sporting Sun this morning. Pep endorses Eric Ten Hag for Barca job. That's talking about Barcelona. There is this news that they want to sack Koeman, and Guardiola is endorsing a candidate to replace Koeman in Barcelona. Only to sack 7 senior players. That is on center page of Sporting Sun this morning. Man United plus Haaland transfer move. Koeman, that's on back page now. Koeman said I don't fear Barca sack. That's talking about Barcelona coach. Now, the news that will interest Nigerians. Mourinho pushes Tammy Abraham to Super Eagles. That is on page 6 of Sporting Sun this morning. and that's where we call it a day on Sports Today and also in the papers today. But till you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us, and also comment on our social media pages at Smile Radio TV on Instagram, Smile Radio TV on Facebook and YouTube. My name is Prince Iwa. Have yourself a wonderful week ahead of you. Thank you very much.